One day you'll realize the moments that mattered the most were the quiet ones, but not the perfect kind of quiet, the kind that comes after the fire. Out here the fire doesn't end things, it reveals them. The ash that looks like death, that's nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, everything the soil was too tired to give. The fire doesn't steal nutrients, it returns them in a form that the earth can actually use. And the grass that grows back, it's not the same grass, it's younger, more palatable, higher in protein. The herbivores knows this. They seek the burnt patches. They travel differently because of what the fire made possible. You've been told that who you were before the hard things, that's the real you. But the African savanna has been shaped by fire for tens of millions of years. Without it, this entire ecosystem becomes thorn trees and shadow. The open grassland, the part that lets you see the horizon, that's fire's gift. So maybe the person you're becoming isn't a broken version of who you were. Maybe you're the regrowth. You know the moments I mean. The ones where you're sitting alone and you suddenly understand why you reacted the way you did. Why you left, why you stayed, why you stopped explaining yourself to people who were never going to understand. Those aren't quiet moments because nothing is happening. They are quiet because you're finally listening. And what you hear is the sound of nutrients returning to the soil that was depleted long before you knew it was depleted. The wilderness doesn't try to be uniform. It doesn't apologize for the burnt patches. It doesn't hide the ash. It knows that biodiversity, the variety of the fire experience across the landscape, is what creates the highest biodiversity. The most life, the most possibility. Your burnt patches aren't flaws in your design. They're habitat for the version of you couldn't grow until the canopy was cleared. The wilderness pauses before it moves with precision. But it doesn't pause to forget the fire. It pauses to become what the fire made possible. One day you'll realize the quiet moments weren't empty. They were the spaces between who you were and who the fire was always making room for.
Feel the pulse, let the wild ignite. Big five guided walks, grab nature's hand tight. Emotional surge like a storm in your veins. Healing steps forward, washing away the pains from living nature. Snap through the lens so clear. Feel guide secrets undisguised without fear. Connect real deep, perceptions on fire, stimulation.